Hello everyone, Kama speaking here. It's a new video, let's go. And a new video means a new keyboard. Today we'll be reviewing a new keyboard called the CIY GAS 67. This is a budget keyboard costing for about $60 for the whole package. And inside this package there will be their own screw-in palm stabilizers and the wires, of course. And there will be their own coiled cable and the 1.2mm hot swap RGB PCB with 65% layout. And that is the switch for function keys. And there will be also a screwdriver together with the 2-in-1 keycap and switch puller. Also, from the packaging, there will be a casing made of PC plastics, ABS plastics with the rubber feet provided, and there will be also the gasket foam. Yes, and this is the spacebar plate silicone and some screws to assemble the keyboard for the stabilizers also. And there is a stabilizer pad to reduce the rattle from the pads, and of course some manuals. And to open the keyboard, you'll need to lift the top casing, but when it's all assembled, you will need to unscrew the case to pull up the top casing. There will be a PC plate together with the plate silicone provided from the package, and this keyboard uses a separated daughter board, so you have to plug them in later into the PCB. Yes, so right now I'm installing the case rubber feet, and in this keyboard there is an angled feet you can install separately. The degree is for about 5.5 until 6 degree of typing angle. It's a pretty decent typing angle for a keyboard. I mean, QK65 uses the 7 degree. In this clip, I'm using the PE sheet from the packaging for the PCB, so it will have that poppy and marbly sound. Don't forget to cut the holes for the function switch. Also, the stabilizers that they included need to be wire tuned, and it took me almost 1 hour to tune the wires. As usual, I wholly mod and use the krytox grade 1 for the loop. Also, for the wires, I use the dielectric permatex. And they are screw-in stabilizers, so make sure to use the screw pad to reduce the friction between the screws and the PCB. Yes. And for this build, I'll be using a pre-hand loop Holy Panda with krytox 205 grade 0 and krytox 105 grade 0. This board is gasket mounted, and in this board I'm installing the gasket foam directly into the case, but you can also install the foam to the plate. I think it's not really that much of a difference. And when I screw this board together for the first time, I realized that I forgot to plug in the daughter board. So yeah, I have to unscrew all of it again and plug in the cable. Plugging in the cable itself is a pain in the beep, because my hands are big and the cables are small. So yes, and don't forget to tape mode, guys. It makes your keyboard sound awesome, like me. Yes, very good. And after that, screwing back all together again. And for this build, I'll be using the mix of keycaps. I'll be using CRP Arabic Blue for the alphabets and the KBD Fans Black on White for the mods. Yes, and enjoy the sound test, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to Kamawira. Okay, it's final thoughts time. Alright, as I mentioned, this keyboard is fully plastics, except for the PCB obviously. And the switches, Holy Panda, they're looped, yes, as I mentioned previously. For this price, $60, I think it's worth it because it has a Bluetooth connection. This kit. There's no Bluetooth, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, continue. It is 65%. It is what? It is hot swap, and you got a plate foam, plate silicone. You get a plate PE sheet, porn sheet, I don't know, PE sheet, and then I add an extra PE sheet, and it includes with screw-in stabilizers. The one flaws about this keyboard is please fix the stabilizers, or at least you guys, if you want to buy this keyboard, you can at least buy Durock V2 steps. They are currently second best. The first one is, if I'm not mistaken, is the TX stabilizers. I think it's a clip-in. That's the best right now. So if you guys can change or swap the have an extra budget to buy the steps, I really highly suggest you to change the steps because they suck. Yep, and that's it, guys. That's it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to me if you like this content, and I will make more keyboard reviews and keyboard build and sound tests and everything else. Okay, bye bye. See you in the next video.